Okay, what's up, guys? So, sorry if you're hearing the fan noise, but today I wanted to talk about a certain thing that's been, traveling around almost all day, but it's about WWE and Hulk Hogan. So, if you haven't heard, WWE, they have fired Hulk Hogan, cut him off from everything. I heard he's not even on the websites. I think they said they canceled him from some tours, but then that leads me to a question: what are you guys gonna do for Tough Enough? Because I don't know if he's like a regular on there or a guest host, or like a guest or something. But is he like gonna be cut off of there, or like what? I mean, what's gonna happen with that? But anyways, so you're probably wondering, okay, how come he's cut off? How come he's fired? And all of this other stuff. So he said the N word, and I wouldn't say it was like an accidental thing. He just flat out and just said it. But anyways, the way he had said it, it wasn't like he was saying it to somebody in a mean way. He was telling a story, and then it just went out there. And so you're probably all like, did he say ER or A? He said A, and then said it with ending it off with an ER. He ended it off with an A. But what he was talking about was like how Birdman and Lil Wayne, they were talking with him, and they kept on calling him that, and so when he said it to them, they were all like, oh yeah, that's not cool. They're like, don't say that, don't say that. And so then when he was telling that story, that's what he had said. He was all like how he had said the N-word, but he didn't say N-word. He said he actually said it. And so yeah, when he said it, this happened. I heard this happened like 3 years ago or something. And so WWE is just now finding out, and then they just pretty much cut him off from everything. So it just leaves me with my opinion saying it's all like, really, if it was up to me, I wouldn't have done it, because it's all like, if you just, I don't know if WWE has ever heard of a game called Call of Duty, but that's all you're going to hear if you come across one of those people on there. That's all you were going to hear. Okay, so WWE really firing him because of something like that, and then cutting him off of everything, including the Hall of Fame. And it's like, he's pretty much the greatest wrestler throughout the WWE. This man's done the most. He's like made history, probably broke records. He's done the most in WWE. So really, it might be like one of them no-name wrestlers that come in, goes out. Yeah, we can forget about them. But a wrestler like Hulk Hogan, you can't really forget about a person like that or just cut them off. I'm pretty sure there's going to be some wrestling fans with Hulk Hogan signs at wrestling events holding them up and things, because that's not somebody you can forget about. And then this leads me to another thing that I wanted to bring up, because I remember it was way back before that I was like, this was maybe when I was in middle school or something. When did this happen? Did this happen, like, I think this happened either, man, when did that happen? I think it was like 2007 or 6. Was it 2000? I can't remember. But anyways, I remember there was one time I was tuning into wrestling, and it was just like, when I had turned into it, it was like an old wrestling thing. And so I'm all like, okay, what's going on here? So they were giving a tribute to the wrestler Chris Benoit during his incident. And when they were giving the tribute and I was reading what had happened, I'm all like, okay, so this dude just pretty much killed off himself and his family because of a mental illness that he's having. And it's all like, really, I understand you're having a mental illness, but it shouldn't exceed that far to where you're taking people's lives, including yourself, okay? So really, it leads me to, how come, I mean, like, yeah, it's messed up. Hulk Hogan did say the N-word in that interview, but it wasn't like he was saying it in a derogatory way. It wasn't like he was saying it to, and I understand it's all like, yeah, people shouldn't even say it. Even black people themselves shouldn't even say it. Like, use something else in the vocabulary language. Don't just use the N-word for every like part of your sentence that you gotta say in things. And so I just wanted to know why it's all like, you gave this man a tribute and he just killed his kid, which could have had a future. This kid could have been a wrestler. This kid had like dreams and goals probably at his age. I don't know how old his Chris Benoit's kid was, but yeah, this kid could have had dreams and goals, and it's all like, he just died like that. So, and then his wife, she doesn't even know what's happening, and then it's all like, really, I mean, come on now, this guy, he just like, I would, if it had been up to me, I'm about like, no, we're gonna carry on with this event. Yeah, we're gonna say rest in peace and things to him and his family, but we're gonna carry on with this wrestling event. I'm not, because it's all like, I wouldn't show nobody, even though, yeah, they got mental illness and they really can't control what happens. In a way, I feel like people can control what they're doing and things. Like, I feel like a mental illness, it shouldn't exceed that far, okay? Don't care how far gone you are. It's all like, you got to realize you're getting ready to make the biggest mistake of your whole life. Think about what you're getting ready to do. Mental illness or not, think about what you're getting ready to do. And so really, like, I know there's probably some Chris Benoit fans out there, oh, like, you shouldn't talk about him like that, like, show some respect and things. Yeah, I understand that, but it's all like, come on now, what if you were in a situation like that? What if you were in a situation, would you want somebody to, like, show somebody sympathy for a person, you know, that just tried to kill you because they claim that they got mental illness? How do you even know if they have a mental illness? What if they just like killing people? I mean, yeah, Chris Benoit, of course, he hasn't probably killed nobody before, but I'm just saying, I'm not going to show somebody sympathy if they just killed somebody, and it's all like, that doesn't make any sense. So I'm just going to leave it as like that, just so like, yeah, I gave him his respect and things at the wrestling event, but I would have carried on. I wouldn't have showed a whole, like, tribute episode for him if it was like, you know, because there's a wrestler that, you know, there's wrestlers I'm pretty sure that died before, and it's all like, for an example, just recently, Dusty Rhodes, he just died. You guys didn't show no tribute episode for him. You just was all like, oh, rest in peace. But this dude just killed off his whole family and things and himself, and you guys show a whole episode dedicated to him. I think that's what I remembered seeing, because I remember I turned in, and they just kept on showing matches of this guy. So I'm just all like, okay, what, like, really, how is this possible? What, like, how is it that this guy, he just died, you know, of, like, not so much as natural causes, but of, like, problems that he was having with his body, but then this guy just killed off himself and everybody that was in his house. Like, there could have been more people in there. There could have been another wrestler in there. He could have probably killed them, too. So it's all like, really, I mean, I really don't know what to think of WWE at sometimes. Like, I'm going to still watch it, you know, I'm still a fan of it, but I just think, you know, there's some choices that they make that they should really, really think about before they're doing it, because not only, because it's all, in a way, you're killing off Hulk Hogan and WWE's getting rid of him at all of these events. What you remember, you guys, like, pretty much created fan bases for these wrestlers. So if you cut him off from these, like, tours and events and stuff that's happening with the WWE, remember, his fan base is also going to be there, either supporting him or, you know, they're going to be doing something. So it's all like, really, you just guys kind of just, like, lost a little bit of money there by doing that. And so really, I don't, you know what, I'm just going to leave it up to WWE. They do what they want to do. But yeah, you know, hopefully this video was informational. And I don't know what else to say. I'm out of words right now. But yeah, so comment below what you think. Comment below how you think about this whole situation in this video and stuff. And guess we can have a debate, or you can agree, or you can disagree. I don't know. And talk to you guys later. And I'll keep you guys updated if anything else happens and stuff. So, I mean, if you do, like, want to see an update out this whole, like, not so much a series, but this whole, like, news thing, then yeah, I'll do it. But yep, thank you for watching, and peace.